Hey everyone, so today we're going to talk about our cooling parts, our billet parts that we make as cooling accessories, you put it that way. We have them now for the JZ platform, Evo, Nissan, we're coming up with the RB and SR20. But today we're going to focus on the JZ offering, everything for 2J and 1J. So we'll start off by the lower neck. So what is this really? It's made from two parts, and there's a reason for it. In the 2JZ, GTE, 1JZ as well, if you install a single turbo kit with a manifold, normally the neck will point to upwards, and sometimes it will interfere with the manifold. Therefore, we made a rotated billet neck, which I'll show you later on the engine, so it points downwards and doesn't interfere with your manifold. Now, the reason it's two pieces is you can make it shorter. You can install it like this with an AN16 or -16 fitting straight to a hose, or you can make it longer with this one, which will connect to a -20 hose directly, or you can go with just a silicone hose or a rubber hose like a normal. This is obviously will be O-ringed. You get a lip here, you can put your hose and close it. This is only for the GTE. For the G, there's no need to use this, so at the moment we don't offer them. However, we are going to. The next thing up is the upper neck. Now in the upper neck we have three versions. We got the GTEs and we got the GE. In the GTE section we got a race version, and we got a street version. Now, what's the difference really? The race version does not have the circulating area to go back to the water pump. This will normally go with our water pump delete / alternator bracket. If you're using an electric pump, you're gonna install these and the race neck together. Now, if you still use the OEM pump, you're gonna want to buy these. This is the street version, sorry. This will still use the recirculating pipe to go back to the water pump. Both of them come with ports. One port for a M12 sensor. We also offer them with a 8 NPT, or if you want a custom, we can do that as well. It also has an ORB6 or a -6 port, which you can connect a fitting to and use it as a cooling port for your turbo. And the last one is the GE version. This is only for NA heads, okay? It's different from a GTE. So our GE neck, now we're going to the NA head. And as you can see, this goes on the left side, unlike the GTE, which go on this side. Now, on the G head, there's another thing. We don't have a race and a street version. However, if you wanna run the OEM pump, you just install this side and you keep the right side the same. However, if you wanna do a water pump delete and install an electric pump, you got this thing, which can be installed here, just like this. So if you're on a water pump, an electric pump, external pump, you're gonna delete the pipe here that goes to the OEM pump, and you're gonna install this fitting. Now you can block it, or you can put a -10 or a -12, and you can use it as another water inlet, outlet, go to your turbo, whatever you guys want. This fitting is a multi-purpose fitting. It will also fit the L hose, which goes from the GTE pump back to the back of the head. So it can be used on a G head, NA head, or a turbo GT head. It serves two purposes. So that's for that. The last thing for the JZ is our water pump delete / alternator bracket. So if you're going electric pump, you have this. You're gonna install it inside of your pump. It still maintains the mounting for the plastic cover. It still have the alternator mounting, but it gives you some adjustability that you can rotate the alternator and you got a -16 connection. So you can put your -16 or -20, or we can supply you with one of these, and you can use just a silicone hose for whoever want to do that, okay, with a barb. Now moving from the JZ, we got an Evo neck here, also made in 2 pieces, because you can also use it like this with a -16, -20, or just an OEM hose. This neck will sit in the exact position as the original one. It's made from billet, and it features a mount for the temperature sensor. So yeah. So that's it for today. We're gonna move to install the street neck now. So we're gonna install our street neck, but before that, we got our lower neck. As you see, it goes down instead of going up like the OEM, so it will not interfere with your manifold here. Now going back to the street, we're gonna put our O-ring first, so it's gonna seal against the surface. We're gonna take our circulating pipe, and we're gonna push it until we hear a click. It sits tight in here. You're gonna take it and gonna push it in gently, and we're gonna take the bolts that comes with the kit. We're gonna Allen key, and we're gonna align it and close it. There's 2 bolts. And that's it basically. Now you can install your sensor here very easily. And if you have a -6, you can put here, and you can take out a water line to your single turbo setup or whatever you want. Now another thing is our L-hose connection. This goes, normally there's a pipe here that goes back. We also make these in billet. You can connect a -10 or -12 line to the back for the cooling. So that's that. That's for the GTE part. Now going back. So that's it for today. We got this stuff right now available on our website. We also have the RB water neck, and we're gonna have an SR20 soon. And if you guys have any idea, you want to make something new, you can email us and we'll make sure to take a look. Thank you.